Today we got a pretty interesting episode. I feel like we're gonna talk about some stuff, some real nigga shit, for lack of a better word. Yeah.
Facto.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That voice you just heard was my man Blasian Heatrock.
Blasian Heatrock. Y'all know I don't spell shit.
How you doing, brother?
I'm living out here, man. You know, it's different, man. You know, usually we record our podcast 8, 9 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock.
6
still light
o'clock,
out, man.
man.
You can still
Still
do something
light out,
afterwards,
man.
yeah?
Oh, man, I'm out
You can go to the
Chesapeake.
bar after this if you wanted to, man.
Oh, man, I don't know. I might carry my ass home, man. You know how Chesapeake police are.
Yeah, man, they out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you doing a guest host, co-host
host.
duties.
Co-host duties, you know
Co-host
what I'm
duties
saying?
today.
Trees, I need a raise.
Pulling double duty this week.
Hey.
But before we get into our guests, I guess I got to ask you the question, man.
Ask me the question.
On a little segment called
Like, oh shit, I'm fucking.
What's the
ask the
story
guest
on how you lost your virginity, brother?
Story.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I was in 11th grade, maybe 10th grade. And, you know, I met this chick off of Black Planet.
Oh, word.
Black Planet, yeah. I got my first few pieces off Black Planet.
That's real.
That's real. I met the chick, and she took me to a little bench out Rosemont. It was like 9 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck I was in. I was just like, please don't fail me, dick. Please don't fail me. You know what I'm saying? I gave her like the best 7 strokes of my life. That's how I lost my shit.
On the bench.
Man. On the bench, man. It was a fat chick too. Hope she ain't listening. I've been popping out here. She might have found the podcast.
Trying to come back, yeah.
She might come back, man. But yeah, it was a big block, man. I knocked
How big, though?
man. She was probably at least a good
Like a
195.
Like a flat screen TV? Not flat screen, floor model TV size?
Nah, she was like one of those Sony TVs from the 90s with the back on the back.
Like a filing cabinet?
Shit, I don't know, man. She might have been, I don't know. She might have been like a raft off the Titanic. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. For people that don't know you, what do you do, man?
I'm one of the hosts for the Live and 75 podcast. Shout out to my co-host Cake Spatter, Kels. When I'm not doing the podcast, I'm doing the family man thing out here.
Yeah, you got mad kids, man.
I got 3.
You out here breeding, yeah?
Oh no, I ain't breeding. I don't know. They cost too much, man. They cost too much. But yeah, I got 3. You know, just do my thing. I used to make beats back in the day. I'm trying to get back into it. So
I think that's where I originally met you from, beats and stuff.
yeah. So that's why. Once I had kids, I slowed up on that because you know, beats ain't free.
Yeah.
So you know they don't. If you don't get paid, you got to pay the bills somehow. So
Right.
you know, got me a regular job and everything, living the
Suburban.
corporate life, suburban corporate life. You know,
The wash life.
the wash life. You know, so I went
Wash
from
life is real.
I went from moving out, you know, living out in Norfolk, and I moved out the rural part of Chesapeake, man.
Like Gray Bridge?
Grassfield, man.
God damn.
Grassfield.
I mean, I stay out Suffolk, so I can't really say shit. So
Nah, this shit was so weird, man. Last night, you know, 4th of July, I think I was good, man. Like, used to living in Norfolk where you couldn't tell it was fireworks or gunshots.
yeah.
I knew they were fireworks out Chesapeake, so I was in heaven out there. I didn't have to duck or nothing, man.
I understand how they go.
Honestly, I was trying to decipher that shit. I was like, I'm like, son, is this?
Yeah,
Man.
Like, come
you
on,
don't
son.
even know, man.
Yeah.
But our guest today is the illustrious rapper. Where you from?
Oh, Fredericksburg, Virginia.
God damn.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to say Norfolk.
Nah, I've been in North for like 7 years, but
Oh, okay.
Fredericksburg, 540, right?
Yeah, 540,
Yeah,
540.
We got my man Era Hardaway. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man.
Doing good?
Feeling great, man. Glad to be here, for real, for real.
You just dropped your project not too long ago, right?
Yeah, May 22nd, man. The Jug Tape.
Jug Tape.
All
Things-
major streams everywhere, man.
Things
Yeah.
been moving with that?
Yeah, definitely, man. I ain't even dropped the first video. I think I hit like 1,000 streams, like in total so far on the tape. So I'm trying to keep that going. So
Keep that
yeah,
momentum up, man.
Indeed, man.
So, pretty much the
Yeah.
same thing as my man right here. What's the story on how you lost your virginity, brother?
Hey, Slim. Hey, I ain't tell nobody this even. I ain't even tell. Like, only people I tell this to my brother. But I got you though. But
You telling the world now?
Yeah, man. Everybody gonna know about this.
I mean, we're gonna know, man. Everybody lose their virginity at some point, but y'all gonna be like, what? Slim, I ain't lose my virginity till I was 19. Like,
I thought you was gonna say like last month.
Oh nah, ain't go
Oh,
ahead.
man.
nah.
Late bloomer out here.
Yeah, you know, I was a freshman and shit in college. I just came to ODU. You know what I'm saying? It was a shorty down the hall, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
You had co-ed dorms?
Yeah, that was lit. We ain't like not in the dorm. You gotta stay with the same sex, but the rooms was they was mismatching. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
one room you might have an all girl room, one room you might have an all boy
Like right
room,
next
but-
door.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
you know what I'm
kind
saying? Basically, I just like I don't know why I did this shit, man. I was still on my level boy shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a girlfriend in high school, and I got it right before I went to college.
Oh yeah, you fucked
Then
up.
I fucked that all up. Yeah, so November, like I was kicking it with Lil Shorty. You know what I'm saying? That took my virginity. Yeah, she
Shout
took
her
my
out. What's her
shit.
name? Man?
I ain't shouting out her name, bro. No, you can't do that, bro. No.
How her cousin look?
How her cousin look?
Yeah, just for
know.
people that's asking. I ain't asking.
I ain't seen the cousin, man. But yeah, I don't want to try to get that deep into it. Nah, but
Give us the IG after we finish
Yeah,
recording. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I need to see the pic. Yeah.
I got you. But
Side chicks do prosper out.
hey, Slim, go ahead, son. But nah, so I mean, she was cool, man. Nah, definitely a cool chick. But like, so yeah, I was kicking it with her at the same time with you know what I'm saying, Shorty. Then on top of that, my girlfriend moved to California, so
Oh, you got dead after that.
yeah, so I did it. I did it
man.
in November. That same week, that's when I lost my virginity to Shorty. I was kicking it.
Hold
you
on.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I ain't really tripping on that. I'm
Yeah.
tripping about. So you want smashing the chick you was with?
What you mean? The chick I was with? Nah, that's the thing I want.
Miss
Nah.
Palmer was getting more action that time.
Nah, cause I told y'all off my you gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
taking it slow.
I came up, you know what I'm saying? I was a good kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a good kid, you feel what I'm saying? But like straight and narrow type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like strict parents, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm treating shorties like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, on the pedestal and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Real
must-
lover
you-
boy, gentleman type shit, you know what I'm saying?
You
But,
must have had BET uncut.
you know,
You must
I
have
don't
had
know, I
BET
had all
uncut.
that, I had all that, but man, it just like, man.
Tip drill followed by pussy popping.
Hey, he must have had dial-up
Hey,
internet.
Yeah.
Because when I
just
got
had-
broadband, I had all the
go
porn
ahead.
out of this joint. I had to experiment.
I had the porn, but it's just like, man, I was in a whole different reality then. It wasn't even reality to be real with you, but man, nah. So yeah, I smashed her that week, like the week after. I mean, like the week I broke up with my ex, went smashed her, and it wasn't even like no shit that I was forced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shorty just knew. She knew what she was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I made.
She came in there and raped you pretty much.
No, so I made knowledge born. I used to stay at her dorm, like, you know what I'm saying, to go in there, sleep with her, instead of sleep in my dorm and shit, you know what I'm saying? So at night, once I told her, you know what
So
I'm
you needed
saying?
somebody to cuddle with?
You know, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Something to keep me warm, you
Nah,
feel me? Say, nah, man.
It definitely sound like you on your Drake shit.
Hey, go ahead, man. Hell no, never.
Definitely
but nah.
not. Definitely not a Norfolk thing right
Yeah,
there.
no.
Yeah, basically, yeah, chilling with her, and then she went in the shower and shit. Her roommate wasn't really there, whatever.
Oh, you giving us full play-by-play now?
Yeah,
Oh, man, commentating
That's
over here.
it just went down after that. You know what I'm saying? After she got out, yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
gave her some 10-minute strokes or 5-minute strokes, 20-minute strokes.
That's the thing though. I ain't even get my mans off for real. So would you call that like lose your virginity?
Hold up, so you didn't
Right?
what?
No, that's the thing. That's crazy. Like
This was preseason.
Hey, it's preseason like a motherfucker. But the next day I came and solidified. But I'm saying like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? That night, I don't know. It's just no. Matter of fact, her roommate was there. That's why. And like,
Oh, so you had to stop
you had to
because of
stop.
that.
Nah, they like the wall was set up, so it's like that's the wall right there.
Talking
And
about
we was, like,
walls.
right
Sound like she
around
don't
that
have no
shit.
walls.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, it's just she couldn't see it because we was in the bathroom area part, but we was being loud. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, "Look, we can't do this. Let's just hold on." So yeah.
Okay.
Wait till
Bust
the
them
next day.
cheeks down.
Yeah.
What you think I was doing? I was like, "This how I feel." It's warm in this joint. Oh, yeah. I said,
Shit feel like a comforter.
Yo, hey, no bullshit, man. For real soft. And
Okay, cool. So you, all right. So you say you from Fredericksburg.
Mm-hmm.
How's life up there, man?
Life, I love Fredericksburg, but it's like for the youth.
It ain't shit up there.
Nope, not for the youth. Nah, for like, you know what I'm saying, for like people, you know what I'm saying, we're getting older in age, you know what I'm saying, young adults who are really starting to, start their family, start life.
Mhm.
It's a lot to do out there. Like if you go to downtown Fredericksburg alone will have you probably have to take a whole, I say 3 or 4 months to embrace downtown Fredericksburg and this whole encompassment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like different eating spots, different vintage places, you know what I'm saying? Even got a skateboard place, shout out to Magic Bullet.
What's the top 3 restaurants in Fredericksburg right now?
Ooh,
Go.
Hold up. Now, you got to be really from Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania area to know. The first one, original, like, number 1, Snack Shack. It's out the country. If you don't know about it, man, you got to go find out about it, man. Snack Shack. 2, damn. Top 3 restaurants. 2. I wouldn't even call this a eat out type joint, but like Carl's ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Carl's there. That's like original ice cream. Like anytime you stop there, these the 3
I
places
thought you about to
gotta
say
go.
like Carl Jr. or something
Oh
like
no,
that.
no, it's
Okay.
actual Carl's. Like it's a nigga named Carl that own
Hamburger,
that
yeah.
joint from Fredericksburg. No,
Nigga up here naming Hardee's and shit.
go ahead. Nah. That and then the third one. What's the third one? I can say that we go to eat at all the time. I can't really think of no third one.
Chick-fil-A.
Hell no. Hey, go ahead, son.
Be honest, like when I went up there, that was my first time going to Five Guys because they didn't have Five Guys down here at the time when I used to go up there a lot.
That had to be like 10, 15 years ago.
Maybe 10.
Maybe
10.
Five Guys will fuck you up, though.
2001.
Huh?
Five Guys will fuck you
That
up.
shit how you
though.
slump.
Yeah.
You think Taco Bell will fuck your stomach?
Five Guys will fuck
I
your
make
whole
sure when I
life
get
up.
that, I make sure I got the whole rest of the day off, so that way any
Nah,
nap that needed to be done.
The first time I
just take-
ate it, like me and my homeboy, we went there like 12 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, on the couch, knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Done.
That shit
Done.
was wild, man.
KO.
Yeah. But is your people still up there?
Yeah. All my family's still up there. Majority of my family. I got my uncle down here, a couple family members down here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, majority of my immediate family's up there. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
so how's the music scene in that area?
In Fredericksburg,
Yeah.
it's real indie. Like it's still growing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everywhere got its hood, so you still got the trap music and all that. But I feel like it's still developing as far as in the identity wise too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like people dope. There's some dope artists out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Ja P. You know Kwame. You know what I'm saying? My boy Kid Styles. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh Lorenzo. It's a lot of people out there. But it's just like they gotta grow, you know what I'm saying? Even like Cuckoo Kells dope, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Ty too, you know what I'm saying? All them YSB niggas.
So you are very aware of the scene going on up there.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. All right, I'm aware of the scene, but I haven't even been there that long, and it's still like the same people when I go back. They're still doing the same thing, and this is over the course of how I've been in school. Like a couple of new people been, you know what I'm saying, been rising, but the same strong people that I've been fucking with, and you know what I'm saying, that we came up with, you know what I'm saying, are still doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, and those are the main people that really be leading shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
So is it slower up there, slower in pace than down here?
I would think that it would. I've never been to Fredericksburg. I would think that it is.
Depending. And in terms of the scene and the growth of the scene, yeah, because you don't have that many venues in Fredericksburg as opposed to down here. And it's
They ain't that many venues down here though.
They don't, but then it's like they
Once
do
you
though.
go up there,
Yeah, it's only like
you'll see the difference.
yeah, it's only
okay.
Fredericksburg only got like one venue, and that just opened up. That was the catalyst. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
I think Fredericksburg down here, Chesapeake, maybe Suffolk reminds me of Fredericksburg.
Really? Like downtown Suffolk?
Might be
Maybe
just that.
Between just Chesapeake and Suffolk in general.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Chesapeake Suffolk in general, it reminds. That's what I remember. You go to Spotsylvania, it reminds you of like maybe Greenbrier and
Okay.
Chesapeake. But
Yeah, I'm about to go out there and check it out. So what type of music was you into like growing up?
A lot of things. I mean, my dad was a DJ, so my dad from Jersey. But,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? He moved around the military, and once he found out he was having me, they let him honorable discharge, so he could stay there and raise me. So, but he's from Jersey, so early age, and he a DJ. That's how I got introduced.
Is
to
he
music.
good though?
Yes, man. What?
Everybody be
you can't
saying that,
stun
yeah.
on my dad. Nah, fuck that. His blend game is proper.
tell him to post an IG video.
All that. Hey, he ain't on IG like that. He a Facebook man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's DJ Half Pint if I want to look him up. But he blend skills on tight. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't never doing like everything.
Would you say your pops is trash though?
No, not at all. He could like for our age, or for y'all age, I don't know how old y'all are. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm 31.
Oh,
I'm 29.
Oh, 29. Y'all up
Yeah.
there a little bit, but around that.
Dang.
No, but around that age, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for the older crowd, like that's what he caters to, and he really does a good job. Like, 4 hours, 5 hours straight.
So he
probably
could kill
won't get
you
no-
with like the best of like Dave Hollister or something else like that.
Yeah,
Frankie
like,
Beverly.
R&B. He probably even take you back. You know what I'm saying? On some like Herbie Hancock type shit, like on some oldies, like
Niggas play that
some
at the party?
oldies. Nah, at the grown folk parties, he catered for anywhere from
Yo.
30 to 60. You know what I'm
I've been to a
saying?
couple grown folks, but I never heard no
Yeah.
Herbie Hancock. So,
Like
so what
Herb,
you-
like who else? You know what I'm saying? Al Green, you know who else? Isaac Hayes.
playing the
all
best
them
of
people.
stylistics
You
and
feel
such
me?
shit.
Yeah, Temptations, you know what I'm saying? You know, all of them, but
In a Burberry outfit.
hey,
with
go
your
ahead.
sandals.
Go ahead, yo. My dad do got the Bluetooth though.
Oh,
nah, but
Cook the meanest hamburger, probably.
Right.
hey, no book. Put that Lorry's on there, man. It's a wrap, but nah.
man.
he got me started, and the main thing was hip hop, of course, like. But I mean, other genres that I really got introduced to was go-go, of course, you know what I'm saying, and then house music because he's from
From
Jersey.
Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like those are the main three that I came up on. So like,
What was like the first album that you bought yourself?
I bought myself. That I bought.
Yeah.
I bought myself what had to be. It was matter of fact, it was two of them, and I lost one of them. I was tight. The two joints that I bought, it was Method Man to Cal, the new joint, like I think it was the zero joint to Cal Zero, something like that. And then I
To
bought
Cal 2000?
it was like a new joint. I think it might have been 2000.
Hold on, what
When
year
did
was
it
this?
come out? Because I'm thinking the one I'm thinking about you're talking about came out in 2000.
It's not the one where he was in all black. It's not the one where he was in all black. It's the one one after that, the Cal after the one he was in all black.
Let me look this up.
Yeah, look that up. That one.
If that's the one I'm thinking about, that's like came out like 05, 06.
Yeah, something
God,
around that time.
You young as shit, nigga.
That and then the next one was I had CDs before that, but the ones I bought personally, these are
Yeah.
the first two. That and then Kanye West, the College Dropout. Those were the first two that I bought, and I lost the Method Man joint, so all I had was the Kanye West joint. So that's the first hip hop albums I ever bought for myself. You know what I'm saying? With my money. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Let's spin that question back to you. What was your first album?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. It gets trash.
He said it gets trash. So.
Hey, man.
My Silk the Shocker.
Oh,
trash.
man, that was trash.
Nah, he had some smooth.
It ain't my fault. It was like my favorite song for like 3-4 years.
Damn, that was back in what,
Y'all
97?
can't knock his style though. Silk the Shocker had the most original style though. The
He didn't have no
flow.
style. He was
He had,
trash.
he had the offbeat style.
Man, I mean, it sound like off brand, you know what I'm saying? It sound like some great value, but at the same time, if you look at it
wasn't
right,
that good, yeah.
and you could get a glad bag out of it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be great value no more. Like,
Then he go platinum?
He did. But everybody was gonna play.
Everybody was going platinum back then.
Yeah.
What's your first joint?
I think my first joint was Jay-Z Hard Knock Life 2.
I had that album a couple times.
Technically, I didn't buy it because I bucked that shit out of Warehouse Music on Granby Street in Little Creek. I was like, man, fuck it, man. I'm just going for the gusto. I was looking around.
hey, go
So
ahead.
everybody was getting help. I was like, man, shit, I'm not from this part of Norfolk. Got that shit ran out the store.
Hey, go ahead, yo.
But no, the first actual album I spent with my own money was Ludacris Word for Mouth.
Real?
Ludacris Word for Mouth. With my own money, Ludacris Word for Mouth.
A word of mouth.
Word of Mouth.
Oh,
Is it Word of Mouth?
Yeah,
Word
Word
of
of
Mouth.
mouth. Yeah.
Mhm. That was my first album I purchased with my own money. No,
Y'all
full length album because I did used to purchase them. Remember back in the day when
The
Eckerd's was
singles?
around, the singles?
Yeah, the little.
I ain't never bought a single. I thought buying a single was like a complete waste of money.
Back then, I think it was the More Money, More Problems joint. It had
Yeah.
the instrumental on
Yeah.
the second track. Yeah, that was probably the first CD I bought, but the first full length album was Ludacris Word of Mouth.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
So when did you start really getting into like rapping?
Rapping, it was like a transitional phase. I mean, first of course I was DJing because my dad taught me how to DJ. It's like at 7.
Can you still spin right now?
Yeah, I can still blend for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I can
Should've
still
brought the
drop it on
turntables.
beat
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
should have bust them
Hey,
out. Yeah.
For real, I can show y'all. But
Did you learn on
turntables?
actual records or you had
Technique 1200s.
no Serato?
No Serato at all. Actual records. Like I had to spend like I remember my first like my dad was about to throw out some records. He had some scratch records. I remember blending. Can't remember the song, but I know I mixed it with Outkast or Quemini. He was about to throw it out as a remix version on the B side. He was like, I don't need this no more. I was like, let me practice with that, and then
Mm.
that's how I got my blend game up. But then from there to me actually taking an interest in the beats and then start producing. So then I started producing. I got Fruity Loops at like middle school, 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? Me and my guys. And then we all started calling each other and building on that and then trying to learn that. So
Yeah.
But then that carried into high school. Nobody was really buying my beats for that amount of period. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna rap on them. So, and at that time I was working at Checkers. So I cashed out on the mic, cashed on my interface. I had a little computer in my mom's room. So I just ran the tape, made the
Was
tape
your
and
beats
Fruity
trash
Loops.
though?
I had instrumentals. I was using people's instrumentals.
Okay,
It was
okay.
a couple joints I was using that was mine. Oh, my beats in the beginning, yeah, because you know what I'm saying? I was just psyched to me making beats. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's like a new epiphany, but yeah, like over time, those joints started getting right. Like I still produce now too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Were
for
you
real?
using stock sounds? For
Yeah,
Fruit Loops?
yep, stock sounds,
When
like-
when did you think your sound improved enough where you can feel confident about your beats?
When I started rapping over.
Start rapping
Yeah,
over.
like when I like especially with me and my man John P, my brother. You know what I'm saying? When we came up with our joint tape, that was after my first tape.
Mhm.
That's when we really started rapping our own beats, and that's why I really felt confident. And because me and him too, it was like his ideas and my ideas. When you have somebody that's there to sharpen your sword with you, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
like you're gonna get sharp and robust, and then you're gonna find ways to utilize your style on your beats. You know what I'm saying? It was hard at first, cause I was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even hear a flow over my beats. You know what I'm saying? As to now, as soon as I crank out the beat, I got the full song ready. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
If you could compare
evolution.
your beats to anybody like that's in the industry now, who would it be the closer resemblance to?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. To be real with you, if the closest thing, if anything, damn, I don't even know, cause I could do everything. I could do samples. I could give you an original. I could do R&B. I could give you hip hop. I mean, if you want to say the closest, I say even like minuscule close, I say like Sunny Digital. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's because of his come up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was producing. I remember DMing him and instant messaging him on MySpace. That's when he dropped this tape called Beats. I forgot it had an acronym for it, but when he dropped that joint, me and him was DMing and going back and forth a little bit. But if I would say anybody, it'll be him, because
okay.
just the same grind. And then also, like, some of his elements I hear, I'm like, I'll do the same thing.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
So, what made you decide that you really want to like really pursue being a rapper?
Really pursue it. Nobody was buying my beats, and then two, like, I just felt like it was just something new. Like, I mean, you make beats, you always freestyle them, you always do that. And I was writing raps prior to that. I felt like my shit was corny.
Yeah.
I felt like all my shit was corny that I was writing down. Then,
Not to cut you off. Side
Yeah.
note, this is gonna be a wash question or a little older statesman question, but
Good.
did you want to like get into music because you really fuck with music, or because everybody else was like kind of like popping off music? If that
Nah,
makes
cause
sense.
I wanted to fuck with it. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Like,
Because the only reason I say that, 'cause I feel like a lot of people like they don't really be fucking with music. They just like, you know what, this giving me attention or whatever. Like
yeah,
people,
and they try to do it for the
it.
buzz or some
Right,
shit.
right, right.
They go for the bread. Nah,
I think that now. I think because it's accessible now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
anybody can do it. You don't need studio.
10 years ago, Free Loose was just popping then. 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my bad, Trees, gotta get on the mic.
Yeah.
But,
Super producer
super
Trees out here
Trees
producing.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think, it's just, you had $1 million studios popping 15 years ago. It's not even $1 million studio in this area right now. I could be wrong. So, you can do everything on a laptop now.
You can.
So, you got a $500 laptop and a mic, maybe an interface. Now you got the USB microphones where you can do the music like right then and there, and you know what I'm saying, you get a response.
Right.
So I think it's easier now, and I think a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier now.
People think they start rapping, they're gonna get bitches.
Exactly,
Get bitches
and that's the
before
whole wrong reason, man.
Shots fired.
That's why
that won't even no chat.
That's why I just be hating that shit though, cause it make it's like y'all try and play with an art form that y'all know what y'all playing with, and y'all trying y'all saying y'all rappers and y'all really don't do this rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say I rap like, nigga, I take the time out. I'm writing my lines. You know what I'm saying? I geek myself at my own rhymes. I be enjoying myself in my bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be acting like, even when I write around like the mob, you know what I'm saying? They be like, nigga, what you geeking at? I'm like, bro, like, you gonna see, like, I just be writing like it's a genuine love for it. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
feel some type of way if you come across somebody that's just doing it just for like the attention?
To a degree. Business wise, no. If niggas gonna get their money, how they gonna get their money? I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I just know where the integrity lies. You know what I'm saying? I know you doing this for the flash, you doing this for the whole. So that's your lane of music, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got longevity, because not many people last long in that field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, as opposed to a real artist who actually takes time and curates his craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I respect that. But I know when it comes down to it, if they was like, I collab with some people like that too, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, okay, I see the art form you're going with, you know what I'm saying? I can still work with that. But if you really don't got a respect for it, or respect for the culture, or respect for this shit, nah, I can't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even dap them up, you know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. So.
Saying he ain't dapping y'all up, your bars ain't right.
Real shit, man. Like,
shit up.
for real. Even if it's in your own way, if you doing that mumble rap Migos shit, do it in your own way. That's the whole thing. Hip hop, you know what I'm saying, is a culture, and it's a culture that like was built upon I'm better than you, but also we sharing wisdom, and we versing with each other, you know what I'm saying, to get better. So yeah, you could take a page out of somebody else's book, but take a page out of somebody else's book, learn from it, and make it your own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
As an artist, I think it's very important to keep the culture alive.
Exactly.
A lot of people are not keeping the culture alive. So when you hear people like yourself talk, and big up, the elements of hip hop, it's something dope.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
So I feel like we need to play a little game real quick. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like we just went real deep for no reason. So we're gonna break that shit up a little bit. I'm gonna just give you a whole bunch of just random ass questions, man. Just give me the first thing that comes to your head. Yeah.
The first thing that come to my head. See, I'm not good with it. Cause I'll go to say it and then I stop and then all right.
Yeah. What is like the greatest verse you ever put out?
Greatest verse? I don't have one. To be honest, I don't think.
Or your favorite?
My favorite. I feel like all my shit. I fuck with all my
everybody
favorite.
got a joint that like I really fuck with that one.
It's all my shit. I can't pinpoint just one. If you say if I could give you a bar. You know what I'm saying?
Your favorite song?
Favorite song
of yours?
Okay. We could say that. My favorite song, I got two, and they unreleased. One is called "I Can't See 'Em," and the other one is called "Forever." Yeah, but those are unreleased. But those, yeah, I fuck with those two. I wish I could talk about it, but damn, I can't. Yeah.
Really?
Edit game is gonna be strong.
Right. All right. This is actually a question that both y'all can answer. What is the greatest 3-song rotation for songs you smashed to?
Oh shit!
Damn, hey, that's in depth. Greatest 3-song rotation. If I had to repeat it over and over throughout the whole night. Is this like what type of joint is this? Is this just like a joint that we just? This ain't nothing.
As I look at my playlist.
Hey, go ahead.
Is this a bad joint? This ain't just no.
Is this not? Is this like a shorty? Like baby, this is baby, or this is like I'm just fucking you and it is what it is.
It's your baby.
It's a shorty.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's tough. I'm just so used to hearing the bed squeak. I never played music.
I haven't smashed the music in a long time, but
I swear it's been at least a good 10 years before I had my first child. I swear. Tree's looking at me like, oh shit. Because I make my own beats.
Yeah. No bullshit though. But I mean, I listen.
I used to try to smash to like R. Kelly's TP2, like all the way out, like the whole album. Yeah.
You serious?
Dead ass.
I don't know. I say one song I do say I put in the 3-song rotation is The Dream Love Songs. I don't know if you ever heard of the Dream albums, but the Love Hate joint. Yeah, that joint, you got a joint on there called Love Songs, and the production crazy joint. You can put that one song on rotation, you're gonna be good for the rest of the night. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
I got one song. Wonder Woman by Trey Songz.
Hey, go ahead. Hey, no bullshit.
Like, my old lady named my oldest child Trayshawn. I wanted to kill her for a second, you know what I'm saying? But I do remember that song. I remember the strokes and everything.
Hey, go ahead, yo.
I think two of my joints would be like R. Kelly Greatest Sex, and then Miguel Pussy Is Mine.
Hey, go ahead, son.
Shit.
And
we're gonna bring fucking the music back. 2017.
Yeah.
I was what's another one? It's the Isley Brothers. I can't think
Contagious?
of what song it is. No, not Contagious. The Isley Brothers. Either it's what's the junk, man? The Between the Sheets.
Between the Sheets.
That one, and then the third one. J Dilla Dime Piece. That'd be the third one.
I don't think I ever smashed no J Dilla.
Try to tell you, put that down.
Boom bap sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but
what do you feel like the VA music scene out here is lacking?
What is it lacking?
Yeah.
You want to go first? Or?
On creativity. Everybody sounds the same, I think. Not everybody, but everybody wants to sound like the next such and such.
But isn't that the same, like almost like across the country though? Like everybody in Atlanta to me sounds pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean it's the same across the country. I don't think it's a sound in Virginia yet. I really don't think it's a sound.
True.
That's what gravitated me towards Crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody in this area that sounds like him.
But now it's probably like 3 people on the come up that's probably on jack his old steeds.
There, I mean, it's people jacking, but I mean, I think the sound, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the sound in this area.
What do you think?
I think it's opportunities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from Virginia that born from Virginia don't come back to Virginia and pick the people up from Virginia that need to be
Mm-hmm.
pulled up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you already made the Yellow Brick Road and you already walked it, you gotta bring more people on. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like I appreciate the Timbos and the Pharrells and all them, but it's like the key thing about cultivating the culture is going back to where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the main thing. Like I feel like if it's there, but you got to go all the way outside Virginia to even get anywhere or make a stamp for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as on the business side, you know what I'm saying? Like creativity is always gonna be. I feel like we got a lot of creativity in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and I'm man. Oh, I can't. We can't go back to the question. I was gonna say somebody else, but yeah, but yeah, like I think that's the main thing. Is just like the opportunity. Like even like it's no like real. You can create an indie label. You know what I'm saying? Like look at
Yeah.
Fool's Gold. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's what I want to do, at least for my goals. Like at least create a plant here where, all right, we may not get you this mainstream worldwide success,
But you can make some money doing what you're
exactly.
doing.
I could get you some
Yeah.
distribution across the country. Or I could get you some marketing across the country.
Right,
You feel
right.
what I'm saying? To open up that lane. So, cause it's a lot, and it's a
Hit other festivals and stuff like that.
yeah, and that plays a part in the youth. I get tired of hearing niggas getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Young niggas riding and getting killed. So it's like I want them to be like, okay, this music shit, I actually can suffice myself because I'm actually good at this. I'm not
Right.
good at working a 9 to 5. I'm not good at what they trying to put me in the box to do as far as the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, this music is gonna be a way for me to get out. That's the avenue I want to make. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
with me, like, I feel like the main thing that's kind of missing, me and Treasy talked about this a little bit before, but like, I feel like we got the artists, music wise, we good. I feel like everything around the artists is not here, like the media outlets. I know that's why Treasy said, he wanted to bring up or create on air just to give artists a chance to really tell their stories or what have you. But like venues close down all the time, like work release just closed. Like until Traptastic came, there was really no parties that really help promote artists. So like there's always been dope artists in the area, but there's like there's no like blogs, there's no other media outlets. Nobody really doing like major interviews.
Like,
Or
not
That's
as
about to
many.
change.
Yeah,
That's
not
about
as
to
many.
change.
Not as
If
many.
not,
'cause
it's changing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's still growing too, because you still got blogs. You know what I'm saying? You still got
Yeah,
Live
shout out
from
Live from
75.
75.
You know what I'm
Shameless
saying?
plug
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you still got Society
drops
X,
tomorrow.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I mean, more so on like, you know what I'm saying, the professional side too. Like yours is
Yeah.
like it's more than one thing. It's not just music though,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But like you do got the perfect plays, the Mo Boombox. Like they out here just like now it's cultivating and growing them. Like if we could create like an organized, I call it a musical ecosystem, that's where we would really thrive at, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's coming. That's coming. The only thing about this area is this is a military town.
So people be in and out.
In and out, in and out.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
concerts don't. Sometimes they don't sell out at the Norva. This ain't an area where you're gonna sell out like that unless you're a major artist like a J. Cole coming through.
Right.
Yeah,
And this is one of those walk up to the venue type areas.
you right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully we can change it. I don't know how we're gonna change it, but it's gonna be changed hopefully.
I feel like it's in the process now of being
Yeah.
changed right now.
It is.
I feel like a lot of stuff is on the come. Like I said, I feel like Traptastic changed a lot of stuff.
It changed the game.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
changed the game.
Just because when I went, matter of fact, I seen you perform there like last summer, and that was like my first time going. I was like, yo, this is the craziest thing ever. Like I ain't never seen no shit like this. Because like when I was like really heavy into the music scene, I used to go to like open mics, and it used to be 30 niggas on the bill, and everybody there's rappers. So like it might be like 6 or 7 like actual fans.
Yeah.
But then you gotta sit through a nigga doing a 20-minute set. You're like, yo, this shit is whack.
Exactly.
Yo.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
I'm out. But I feel like Traptastic, not to keep, plugging them, but I feel like when they started, they made a party atmosphere where the
They're
local
having fun.
art, right,
Yeah,
and local artists can really get off. And from the way Rod Baby told me, he like, pretty much, we just gonna have you come up here do 2 popping songs. Like you ain't gonna do your whole joint, just enough so people can fuck with you and want to bring you back. Instead of having you go through a whole set about songs people don't give a shit about, and then that doesn't really help anybody.
Especially for the trap field, like that whole trap feel and vibe.
Right.
That's exactly what's needed.
Shout out to Rod. Cut us a check because we mentioned you like 3 times with Traptastic at least. Cut us a check.
Right.
But I came a believer when I went to that Young Crazy and Friends.
Oh yeah.
And when I say
When was that?
This was maybe like 2-3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
At what's that place? Shaka's.
Mhm.
The crowd was singing word for word
Yup.
Jan's songs. crazy songs. I
Mhm.
think Breeze was up there.
Mm.
Word for word. Every artist that was up there, word for word.
Really?
Should be
This
wild.
how crazy that concert was. Orlando Jackson was the first artist to perform.
God damn.
Every word for word. And I'm sitting here like, these ain't just people just to support their home, their friends. These are
Yeah.
actual fans coming in here.
Mhm.
And it was
I was-
packed.
It made me. It was Pat. It made
Packed.
me a believer. It
Shit,
made me a
sure.
believer when I went there. I was like, man, I never really paid attention to Traptastic. I seen it, but I was like, they invited me out. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'll come out since I'm media now. I'm gonna come out and check them out.
Get your media pass, man.
Yeah, I got that joint. Shout out to
Yeah.
Rod and Nate.
Yeah.
It made me a believer. I was like, man, they got it. They got something going on over
How
there.
important after this question we're gonna get off Traptastic. But how important do you feel like they are to the culture in Virginia right now?
Very important. Very important.
I feel like as far as the trap scene, yeah, like that wave, you know what I'm saying? I know Rod, he was like, I'm diversifying a little bit, but he's like, yeah, as far as like Traptastic, the trap scene, that's the where you want to be. Even if you got like a hot song that's in that kind of lane, bouncing off it, that's where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't count how many times I did On the Low in that joint. And every time I do it, the whole crowd's piping up. They
Right.
know it. Like you said, they know every word. Like
Every
they would be
word.
in that joint going crazy. Like it's not even on no shit like you and your mans came through and that shit. People's like, as soon as this shit drop, people like, oh shit, like they going crazy in that joint.
I want to say, I'm hoping Traptastic gets as big, if not bigger, than Shagfest.
Yeah, I feel like Shaggy.
No shade against Shaggy, but I'm
I
hoping
ain't
that.
no shade against Shaggy, but I feel like
Yeah.
that's on the decline. Like it's you know
I
what I'm
don't feel like
saying?
Shagfest really ever
No,
been popping like that.
It hasn't like
Not for our crowd.
not
for
for
our
the
crowd.
for our
Not for the
culture. Like
culture.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe you know what I'm saying for the other folks, but like you know what I'm saying for us, like we know what the real is. So you know what I'm saying?
I feel like when he not to
Yeah.
cut you off. I feel like when he first started he used to do like different shows with like different local artists, and then he was building something. And then it seemed like once he actually did Shagfest, he like, you know what? I got what I was looking for. I'm out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't. I just hope. That's why I want them to win. I want.
You
Tweezy
weak,
over
nigga?
here, weak over here. Oh man. But yeah, I think Traptastic got something major, something big, and hopefully they can prosper from where they at now,
All right. Do y'all feel like an artist can really make it big from being out of Virginia?
That's the thing. I mean, that's a stripe
Yeah.
you wear. We in the Commonwealth state. Not many. It's unlikely you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? All people of our color making it. Period. Like you know what I'm saying? Due to the law and the system. Like and then that's like so. It's like a stripe you wear. Like when I say I'm from Virginia, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Virginia. So like it's not too many people that can say that and live to say that or gone through some shit to say that and be proud of it. Like you know what I'm saying? This shit. It's not easy. It's never a cakewalk.
I know out
you
of the
what I'm saying?
past 10, 15 years since the Clips, the only person that really make it out was Drum.
You know?
So
And that's crazy. And you gotta think about it too. Like I be trying to tell people like when they say DMV, I say, yo, I was like, I see if y'all see it as DMV, Northern Virginia, but at the same time, like, yo, the V, if you saying Virginia, it just gotta be Virginia by itself because it's such a big state compared to Maryland and DC. You can fit Maryland and DC and about 3-4 of the most states before you fill up Virginia as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So being that, and then you got it's separated from Northern Virginia. And you kind of get down, I guess you could say Fredericksburg is the borderline. I don't even consider us part of Nova, you know what I'm saying? We our own little city, but then you got Richmond, and then you got the 7 cities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I know for the narrative for a while is like, even if you're a popping artist around here, you're going to have to leave.
Yep.
But now I don't know if that's still the same or is it a little bit less since Drum popped or?
I don't know, man. I don't see it. It's taking a while for Young Crazy to get that national fame. So I still, I think Drum, no disrespect, my man's Drama J. I remember him back in the day.
Right. I
Open
remember
mics.
Drama J, yeah.
I think he got the right situation at the right time. That's all that was. I don't
Really?
think it was a big buzz in this area. I know him from going to the open mics, but I don't remember.
That's what I remember from him from the open mics with
Martini
like,
Blue.
Yeah, like nobody. I ain't say people won't fucking with him, but
Mm-hmm.
it won't like this crazy uproar. Like, yo, we gotta have him on stage. It's like, all right, that's my man. He's singing. He doing his rap thing. So we just gonna let him rock. But people won't really like, yo, I gotta hear this nigga.
And that's the thing too. You got.
I think he had not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I feel like he had like a crazy behind the scenes situation popping.
Exactly.
That's what I think. I don't think. I mean, Cha Cha was cool, but it wasn't bubbling like that in this area.
Nah.
You know, shit, this area don't even play local music like that.
True.
On a Z104 and 103 jams without
Right.
being on a late night Sunday, show.
Yeah.
So,
It seemed like as soon as he released that, like he was all over the place. I saw him like Fader doing something. And then Beyonce did like the little video to it. And then that seemed like that kind of took him up to another level.
And that's how it is. Like sometimes, like, and I respect Ron because he had his own style. Like I remember first meeting him when I first did the Nova. You know what I'm saying? I was on the bill with him, like, and I seen him. This nigga came up. For one, he came in, had on a robe, no shirt, some jeans, like a long robe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
shirt, some jeans, some kicks, and the grill in his mouth. So I'm like, oh, this nigga about to be on some real trap thug hood shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
nigga out here singing. Huh?
Yeah, he got on stage, started singing. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, yo. And then it's good. Like, I was like, yo, who is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he broke down the acronym of his name and all that. But like, even though it's his own music, like that don't represent everybody that's out here. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's his own lane. So it's obvious that he gonna pop if he has some behind the scenes look, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think his music universal too. Like you could play his music in any crowd anywhere around the world, you know what I'm saying?
That joint Caretaker he got with Scissors, like, was like my favorite joint for a minute.
Like, and that joint's not gonna be hard to break because people are receptive to that versus the trap wave, you know what I'm saying? If Crazy would have come and go to UK, it would have to be specific trap niggas that fuck with his sound in UK, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's hard to find those crowds in a mass market. You feel me? Like
we gonna break that mold, man.
Yeah, indeed. And that's why I fuck with it. Cause that's why, like, if you notice, like, how Crazy doing it, man, he not fucking with nobody that he don't really fuck with. He really rapping with the people that around the city that he fuck with and that he really like came up with. You know what I'm saying? That he met in the street somewhere. Like, he really building it for the home team, and that's why I really fuck with Crazy too. Personally, outside of a personal relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what he's doing, man. And, like, he doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had. Like, imagine if we had an artist like him, but in a different lane, like on the conscious rap wave too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get on my conscious too, but like I'm more of a versatile artist. But like on the conscious wave or on like, you know what I'm saying, on some real chill shit, just some chill boom bap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it would expand, you know.
Yeah.
But it takes time for that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so what do y'all feel is like? What moves can artists make to really try to make sure that they pop? I mean, I know you deal with a lot of stuff from the outside looking in as far as media and everything, and then you actually in the joint. So what do y'all feel like is needed to really get that buzz popping?
For me, being yourself and knowing how to market being yourself. Like, yourself is your brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if I had the time, if I had more time on my hand, you would see more shit of me on Twitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? More episodes of me. You would get to know me personally of who I am.
Right. That's why I think media is good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what's really needed. Understanding what's behind the artist. Cause like, that's how I feel artists. Like, I don't listen to Yachty, but when Yachty came out, I ain't fuck with him. But when I watched the interviews with him and I started seeing who he was, I was like, I understand him and I see why he makes his music. So I respect it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta know the personality and the actual person behind the music that's actually creating it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's what I think. If we got a light on that, like we had a Hood Affairs down here, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Hood mixtapes or some shit like that. That like when niggas in the studio, they just pull out the camera, we filming, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would set it off for real, you know what I'm saying? But that takes time and it takes, like I said, development, you know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody need to start that site.
And niggas gotta pay bills, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got something going on, man. We got something going on. I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but we got something going on. I think artist development is very key.
Right.
You can't, you just can't put out a song.
True.
I think it takes more than a song. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I think
a lot of artists ain't really fucking with artist development, or they feel like they don't need it.
In ways, like some artists don't need it because some artists being, like I said, being who they are is really is like the money making is what really is selling it as far as the business side. So
but some artists don't think they need it when they really do need it.
Yeah, because there's sometimes some artists that be winded or out of breath on stage. Like that means they need somebody to actually get their ass on the track and like, yeah, you gotta start running and getting your cardio up. You know what I'm saying?
In the
like,
business, you got a lot of artists that's they come late to events.
Right.
Come late to podcasts. I'm not gonna say names, but
they don't promote the podcast.
They don't promote the podcast.
Hey,
or seriously, like on some real shit. I had some people I interviewed. I asked them like, "Yo, can you just post this when we drop?" Thursday hit, they didn't post it. I'm like, "Oh," but you worrying about people not supporting you,
Right.
but you couldn't support us while we supporting you.
Indeed,
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? A lot
So
of
that make you not even want to support them no more.
Yeah,
it's
I
like-
understand that. Yeah,
it's been plenty of times. Like
Man,
we
you've
were-
had those conversations before.
Yeah,
so.
we did. It's been plenty of times. We got podcast episodes that we haven't even dropped just because the artist rubbed us the wrong way. Like real talk. Like
hey, damn.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's
So
real.
I mean, I really think artist development is very key, and that's lacking right now. Some artists do, some artists don't have it. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Nate P. He
Mm.
got his artists out here looking great.
Who's this artist?
Damn near to have a whole Traptastic.
Oh, word.
Who's Nate? Who's Nate artist? Definitely crazy.
Crazy. I think you got Mac DeRico under him.
Doski, I think.
Nah, Doski
Doski
with
not
us.
on there?
Nah,
Oh,
he
he
not in
went?
the Trap Tag. We affiliated, but nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, he
that's
reached out. He
wild.
reached out to me for Doski.
For
so-
dope, yeah, word. That's peace. I mean, we collaborate on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because like when the trap was forming, like the first shows that trap was having, that, you know what I'm saying? We was there. We was the ones that was performing and coming out and showing love and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when they put us on the bill, we was like, yeah, we could be on the bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just bring and promote it. You feel what I'm saying? Like just make sure y'all had the crowd there, and that's how we formulated. You know what I'm saying? Like. And then that's for real. We was there with the origins, like from the first show all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So we seen this shit actually grow. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
All right, cool. What about your music? I know you just dropped your project. How's everything been since then?
Man, I'm loving it, man. Like as far as being and that's I like being an independent artist because I could do what the fuck I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact I'm getting love, like hitting 1,000 streams on that joint and counting, like that feel good because like man, even though it's not a major number, people listening. So I got the opportunity to grow and capitalize. This is me getting out of those markets. You know what I'm saying? Me actually going to people, being in the face of the people. It's all about word of mouth, but
True.
Yeah, like man, I'm fucking with it. Everybody liking it. Everybody liking the songs. I ain't get one bad review from that joint yet. You know
plan
what I'm
on
saying?
doing anything to like kind of capitalize on that?
Yeah, I got the Bag Mission music video coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going around like every city I go to, I got hard copies. That's like my business card. So I'm handing them joints out like, look, bump me, play me. You know what I'm saying? Bump that joint. That's really the foundation because, like, even in high school, like my first mixtape ever, I had hard copies. You know what I'm saying? And like when I walked into school, I had a bag of 80 of them. I kept 20 in the car. Bag of 80 on grocery bag. Yeah, I said these for free, yo. I swear. Couldn't even got the lobby. It wasn't even, you know how you got the open lobby before class and all that?
Yeah.
As soon as I stepped in there, no matter 2-3 minutes, them joints all gone. Everybody came and got them joints.
I played that joint the first day I got it. I met up with him at Pacers. Put that joint in the CD player. First thing you hear was a girl roasting his ass. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It caught my attention. I was like, I gotta hear this shit. So I listened to it the whole day. It was my shit, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I just wanted to, with this project, like, I mean, everybody knows me for, you know what I'm saying, lyrical, the conscious, you know what I'm saying, real emotion felt, you know what I'm saying, but they don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't really realize, like, the other side, you know what I'm saying, what it like when it gets gritty, when it, like, that's the light side, they ain't see the dark side, you know what I'm saying, so I wanted to give them a glimpse of the dark side.
We scrapping with niggas every Friday.
Hey, go ahead, yo, but not even every Friday, but nah.
You gotta have the pistol on you, man, that's all.
Yeah, that's it, that's it, I ain't flashing it, I'm not.
Niggas don't throw hands no more, yeah?
For real,
I'm not throwing hands no more.
But think about it like that though. It's basically, if you want to sum it up in one tape, it's the real, it's the cool nigga, you know what I'm saying, the chill nigga, but you know what I'm saying, he may not seem like he a threat, but then he still got a pistol tucked under his shit, you know what I'm saying? He just ain't flashing it for real. He just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like he come at peace but be prepared for war, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like that's the feel I was like, that I want people to feel from me, because that's me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and then the whole concept of Shorty roasting me was to shed light on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my young nigga from the Bird. He told me when I went back home, like we was conversating, you know what I'm saying? Cause he got out like it was like I want to say like February, March. So we out there on the back deck. He was like, "Yeah, man, I heard you was getting on your trap shit." I'm like, "Trap shit, nigga." I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Yeah." And then Ring was one of my homies. He's like, "Yeah, play me some joints, yo." I was like, "I mean, yeah, but it's still me." I was like, "It's just different flow, different beat." But I said, "It's still me." At the end of the day, listen to that jump. And then like when I went back up there, like a couple weeks later, he's like, "Yeah, you right though, you right."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I wanted people to make sure that like they know it's still me at the end of the day. Ain't shit changing.
That's what it got to be about, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's wrap this up. Well, where can people find you at, brother?
www.juggamil.co, JUUGAMIL.co. Twitter at Era Hardaway, ERAHARDAWAY. You could Google me too. I got everything. YouTube me, like just type in my name, man. You Google my name, you can read all about me, man. I'm all out there, all over the net. Like
Gotcha.
you can't miss me. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, cool.
Yeah.
Blasian, let people know where people can find you.
Oh
man.
man, y'all know I don't say that. Blasian Heatrock on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Y'all know I don't add you on Facebook. I got probably 200 requests since this podcast.
Damn.
Since my podcast.
You gotta add them, man.
Hell no.
I be getting a whole bunch of random.
My
ass
old
people
lady
like
just
that.
tried to add me. I've been curving her for a couple of days. I've been thinking about that shit, man. Yeah. You can find me on those platforms. Find me on Live from the 75 podcast. You know,
Comes out every Thursday.
Every
Hell
Thursday.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We about to drop. Matter of fact, when this dropping?
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Oh,
So
hell
okay,
yeah.
so by then, Billy Mercury would have dropped Thursday, and then Intellect would be dropping that Thursday coming up. So.
Yeah, shout out to Billy Mercury too, man. And shout out also y'all gotta pay attention to shout out to my man Fake Azumi and Opal, yo. Dope ass duo.
What
yo.
you just say?
Fake Azumi and Opal. Like
Okay.
Listen to them too. They're like on it's like
I've heard the name Opal before.
Yeah, it's a futuristic feel, futuristic singing vibe to it. Like picture like a Afro futuristic
Like
chill
Afro punk.
vibe. Not punk, but like just relaxed. Chill
Yeah,
music,
I
you
got
know
you.
what I'm saying? Yeah. And then follow me on Apple Music too. You know what I'm saying? Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. I'm on all
everything, yeah.
major services. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, this has been another. What you about to say?
Hold
bro?
on, Shy just let you off easy because you would have been on the Live on the 75. You would have been spitting 16s right now.
Yeah,
But-
we don't do that over
we
here.
don't do that over here.
Oh,
I'm
I was
gonna
about
let
to
it
say,
slide.
I was about to step
Don't
to the
do that
mic
over
real
here,
quick. I was about to say, hold up now.
Yeah,
I
we
got
ain't gonna
16
do that
for
over
you.
here.
Okay,
yeah.
so you know
when I
when
come?
that call
Oh.
come.
Hey, please, shit, it's turning to sway in the morning, that motherfucker, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You put a beat, no beat, it don't matter. I come through, man.
My bad. I forgot I was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Shy podcast.
Yeah.
My bad.
This is a different platform over here. bro. But yeah, thank y'all for being up here, man. Appreciate the conversation. Appreciate y'all taking y'all time out coming up here. So but y'all can find me everywhere. Shad Harris, SHODHARRIS. Also at Society X Podcast. Please, follow us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify. I don't even know if we on Spotify. Google Play. Yeah,
Yeah,
Google
all
Play.
that.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share.
Subscribe.
Retweet, subscribe. Do everything. Comment. Do it. Give us some free shit if you want. So, yeah, that's it. So, good day, good evening, good night. Society X Podcast. Thanks for listening.